Hey everybody, it's Eddie Gerald Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. Hope you're having a good one. So on today's Crypto Minute, I gave a lot of news. What was it? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight different points of interest for everybody, and we will get through each one of those right now. So Tether announced a new stable coin, and that stable coin is going to be pegged to UAE's Dirham. That's huge. I don't know if people are paying attention, but Tether's growing. Tether has been growing, right? And so Tether announcing that new stable coin, you have a lot of new stable coins that are coming out. You have a lot of new stable coins that are coming out, and it's actually a very big deal. We should be paying attention, right? Because it says that we want to have coins paired with our stable coin. Because if you launch a stable coin, you make money because of the pairs, and that money just keeps coming. If you look at Tether, if you look at a place like MEXC, you can tell that, Tether's making big money off of that exchange. Why? Because everything is buy this coin with USDT. See what I mean? So when I see it, I'm just saying to myself, well, they're opening up the market. Sorry about this, but feeling a little dry. They're opening up the market to a broader audience. That's a big deal. That says that they see something coming. They see change coming. Not to mention, we got the Fed minutes, yesterday. That was some good stuff. Then you had the jobs correction happen. 1 million jobs. You lost 1 million jobs. Everybody's been saying that U.S. government's a little hokey pokey when it comes to the numbers. And I released a video about that, a couple of months ago. And I was like, we're going to see something. And we just saw it. But then again, there's always a correction. But that goes to the point, doesn't it? Something else that goes to the point is, well, if you know how much I make, because the company told you how much I make, why am I guessing at what taxes I should have to pay? And by the way, didn't you already take taxes out of my paycheck? Shouldn't there already be a way for me to actually just pay my taxes and have zero to do at the end of the year? That's always been everybody's question. Just saying, just adding that in for, thoughts and, thoughts. Tron's new SunPump meme coin launchpad has surpassed the transaction rate that of Pump.fun on Solana. Now you see why Tron is just blowing up. Also, Justin Sun is hinting that he might lower the fees. Lowering the fees would actually make him more money. Doesn't make sense necessarily, but if you look at it from a quantity perspective, it's going to get a lot of people onto the platform. It will absolutely get a lot of people onto the platform, period, by far. So more people on the platform, more transaction. Even though the transaction fees are lower, there'll be more transactions. So that's what he's hoping for. Just making money hand over fist. Just making money hand over fist. But something that's close to home for me is Shiba Inu team. Thank you very much. They just launched their Shiba Eternity game to testers yesterday. On September 5th, they will be releasing it to holders of specific NFTs. And that's how it's going to get rolled out. Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. That's great news to actually see it actually come to life. So I'm waiting for reviews and all this kind of stuff to hit the airwaves, and we'll see what's going on with that. But I think that's very exciting news for the Shiba team. So good going. McDonald's. Woo. McDonald's was in the news, boy. The McDonald's Instagram account got hacked. It promoted a Grimace token, and I saw the Grimace token last week, just scrolling, and I was like, Grimace. I was like, nah. Yeah, they were getting ready. So they went out there and they hacked the account, got the account, promoted Grimace, got it up, and then dumped, made about $700,000. Wow. I heard somebody say that if you got taken by a Grimace meme you deserve to get taken. And I'm like, that's not fair. It's not fair. And the reason why it's not fair is because you might have seen the news on a trusted account. Okay? And you see that news and it's on a trusted account and they're talking about Grimace. Everybody loves Grimace. Big fat purpley thing. Well, not the other guy, but this guy. And you sit there and you're just like, oh man, Grimace. So you get in on it just to find out that it's a pump and dump. I'm not going to blame you for being, taken, by that pump and dump. That took thought. It took real thought. And they did it really slick. Because it didn't take a lot of time for it to get out there. It didn't take a lot of time for them to make the money. And then they pulled. And it was that fast. So I don't know if I blame people for being taken like that. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But I mean, think about the logic behind buying Grimace, right? McDonald's said so. How popular is McDonald's? I'm going to go buy that thought process. And then you find out eons later that it's a pump and dump. And then somebody, poo-poos on you because you just got taken. That's not cool. That's like saying that person's never gotten taken, and I know they have. They've said they have. So I think it's kind of rude that they would say something like that. That's not cool. And something that Binance has been needing to do for a while. They've been needing to hire compliance people onto their staff, and they plan on hiring 100 compliance people and spending about $200 million on compliance. I'm sitting back and I'm going, should have done this years ago. Because that's when your compliance issues started happening. As soon as you smelled compliance issues, as soon as these countries started saying, oh, compliance is compliance, you should have been all over it. Should have been all over it. If you were, CZ wouldn't be in jail. Wouldn't be in jail. Right? So cool. And now they've got to face, CZ and Binance have to face a class action. They're probably going to spend as much as Ripple. Right? So I find that to be a little bit interesting. The world's largest, centralized exchange is going to have to deal with that. Okay. All right. We'll see what happens. Now remember, they've got more money than Coinbase. I mean, they've got more money than Ripple. So they're not worried. Because it's already been proven that you're not going to have an exorbitant number. Not going to have an exorbitant number. So we'll see what happens. So if you ask for 2 billion, in fines, you're only getting 125 million. Do the math. You ask for 10 billion from Binance because it's an exchange. How much do you think you're gonna get? You know what I mean? You didn't even get 10% of that. So I don't think Binance is worried. I think they're more worried about their reputation than the possible bill that they'll get. And they're gonna have to fight hard to make sure that bill is kept down, but they'll be able to do it. I think they can. But I also think they should have been proper before. Do I think they should pay a fine? Yeah. Why not? They did something wrong. Ignorance is not a defense. And I don't know that they were ignorant. Know what I'm saying? So there's that. India's WazirX, as if the hack wasn't bad enough. I mean, I just truly look at WazirX as a POS exchange. I wouldn't allow any of my friends to do anything on WazirX. Ever. Why is that? They just canceled open orders. They don't have a solution for the $230 million that was stolen. They won't own up to them being ultimately responsible, even if one of your vendors is the problem or was the problem. You're still responsible for that, right? Take ownership. Say we take ownership, right? And handle it the way it's supposed to be handled. That's what's supposed to happen. So, just thinking, it's a piece of lint falling in the air, so I just grabbed it, in case you people are wondering. So I do have a problem with that. I do have a problem with WazirX. I will never let any one of my friends. As soon as somebody asks me about WazirX, you know that meme where you see Batman slapping Robin? That will be me. I will be slapping them senselessly. So yeah, I'm not recommending that platform. They have a long way to go. First of all, you don't have reserves to handle that, and they used a third party wallet manufacturer or wallet company. I'm just like, ooh, okay, you couldn't make your own wallet. So what did you do? You didn't develop your own wallet. Then there are tons of things out there that can help you develop your own wallet. So you didn't develop your own wallet, and your exchange got hacked. What did you do? That was correct. You saw a way to make money. You started making money. Way of the world right now, I guess. DWF Labs dropped about 2 million CRV tokens onto Binance. I don't think anybody's doubting that they're going to dump, that they're going to sell those. Not dump, I mean, they're selling. They're a big time crypto investor, and they're selling. They're sparking more than concerns. I'll say that. I will say that. But you know what we should do? That's right. We should get into the numbers. So let's switch on over. Get my notes out of the way. So starting with the Grow My Bag Crypto Tracker top 25 losers, right? Again, this updates every 10 minutes. I don't even have to think about it anymore. There's only one here that I'm paying attention. Look at this. Look at it. Look at right here. Look at that. Look at that. Holy moly. Sideways as all get out. Now, who's at the top that I would care about? Helium's down 5%. I am paying attention to that. They've got a 7 GMB X factor. Would I be paying attention? Absolutely. I heard somebody on another show, they were doing the whole, DCA thing, and they were like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to buy. A lot of things are in the green or moving toward the green or blah, blah, blah. I'm really not sure. And he sat there fumbling and everything. And I was like, if you had the GMBX factor, you wouldn't be fumbling right now. You'd have been looking at these coins and you'd have been like, oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Let's go do this. Like one big thing is that Polygon, I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but Polygon got buy-in from Coinbase. Coinbase is actually going to support the move from MATIC to POL. That's huge because they haven't supported anybody. They haven't supported anybody. I remember a couple of weeks ago, I told you guys, Polygon's going to do this no matter what. And they've got a tool on their website. They're ready. They are ready. And the reason why I brought it up is because Polygon is looking to me like they're about to do some stuff. They look like they're about to do some stuff. Let's get on over to the GMB Crypto Tracker top 25 winners. And we've got, this whole list is nothing but winners. The whole list is nothing but winners. All right, so let's go on down and see what I'm paying attention to. FET up 17%. GMBX factor of 2.29. Yes. In case you're asking, that's my thought. I don't know why people are still mucking around with Singularity, but they are. It's up 16%. Like, why? It's now a part of, ASI. Like, I don't get it. Whatever. Floki is up 14% with a GMBX factor of 0.72x. Do I think it'll go above their all-time high? Abso-frickin-lutely. Abso-frickin-lutely. I just don't have a projection for it. Yeah, we're working on the online version and we'll be doing projections like that. So anyway, just a tease. Beam is up 11%. Polygon is up 10%. Why? Because of that news I just told you. Coinbase is going to support their name change from MATIC to POL. That's huge. Huger than huge. Because then after that, September 4th, basically comes Polygon 2.0. And that will also be huge. We've got big news coming. Cardano chain hard fork, the Polygon change, Coinbase supporting the change. Polygon's not small. Everybody's thinking, why do they supporting Polygon and they didn't support everybody else? Oh, that's because Polygon is huge. Last night I asked a question of the audience and I said, Tell me about something, about an important project on Solana. Because we were talking about how I own Solana, but I was telling him I think that Solana is susceptible to a huge drop. Anytime that network problem rears its ugly head again, it'll drop. I said, and when meme coins go away, name something on Solana that is important, that makes it important. I'm not seeing it. Polygon is absolutely different. Polygon is very much important. They've got tons of projects on their platform. Tons. So that's what we're paying attention to. Let's see. A star. We were just talking about a star last night. Up 10%. Mr. Shook, it's up 10% with a GMB X factor of 5.02x. Do I think it can make it? Possibly. Chainlink has a GMB X factor of 3.64x. Do I think they can make it? Abso-freaking-lutely. Now, when I look at Chainlink, up 10%, I'm sitting here and I'm going, thank you very much. That's some of the connective tissue that I keep telling people about. PancakeSwap up 10%. PancakeSwap has a GMB X factor of 23.02x. I don't see that happening. But do I see a healthy two figures? Yes. So I tell people, yeah, you should be paying attention to that. Stacks. If Bitcoin goes up, Stacks is going to go up. And Bitcoin went up, Stacks went up. Now notice, Stacks went up more than Bitcoin. Sometimes those pin plays are really, really good. Stacks is one of them. Stacks is one of them. They have a GMB X factor of 1.39x. Yes, I absolutely think they will blow through that 1.39x. Not even a question. Injective up 9%, 1.59x. Yes, I think they will. Psi is up 9%, 2.94x. Don't know. Possible. I'm probably more on the possible side than I am on the impossible side. So it's definitely possible, right? Definitely possible. We already spoke yesterday. Tomorrow is when everybody will be listening to Powell, because if he's dovish, then it'll be a 50 basis point move. If he just stays the course, it'll be a 25 basis point rule, a move rather, or cut. I'm sitting back and I'm saying to myself, I don't think that he's worried about what everybody else is thinking. Oh, we need cuts. We need them now. Do you? And do they have to be big? Really? Oh, I heard somebody on CNBC this morning go, he's moving toward, missing this soft landing. And I'm sitting back and I'm going, he orchestrated the soft landing. I don't know. I don't think he's going to miss something that he orchestrated. What else is there? Fear and Greed Index is up to 39. Yesterday it was 26. DeFi Llama back to above 90. It's at $92 billion in total value locked. I'm waiting to see when it gets back above 100. That would make me happy. Then you have Bitcoin itself. And like I said, we're still moving sideways. This is all lateral movement. People are flipping out. Oh my God. Still lateral movement. Still compressed. Now look how tight this compression is though. Holy moly. Almost all of this is within my blue band. I remember months ago talking about, in our blue band, blah, 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 the blue band. I had this light blue band. I had the yellow band. You see how tight those are? This got a little bit bigger. I'm expecting the green band that I just started over here to be bigger as well. And I'm just sitting here thinking, look at the size of this band, the size of this band, the distance from top to bottom. Distance from top to bottom got a little bit bigger. I'm expecting this to get a little bit bigger. That's really what I'm expecting. But that compressed movement right now, market is primed and ready to go. September is going to be an explosive month. Explosive month, in my humble opinion. Looking at the big board, yeah, you got a lot of green going on. Now people are like, oh, can I still buy? They're all below their all-time highs. You just have to think that, do I think it's going to meet its GMBX factor? If I do, then rock and roll. That's what I'm doing. I'm literally just looking at the GMBX factor and, out of the choices that I'm making. and saying, do I, what do I think is going to happen here? And that's how I'm making my decisions. That's the math. And then I'm starting to do math beyond their all-time highs. Let's see what's going on with that. See how much money I should put in. Cardano, that's up a lot. Since I bought, it's up. Since the last time that I purchased Cardano, it's up over 10%. It's up over 10%. I bought it like 32 point something. A little bit came in at 32 point something. Some of it came in at 33 point something. So even if you said 33, that's still up 4 cents. Last time I checked, that's greater than 10%. Woo hoo. Now people are sitting there going, it's only 10%. And I'm sitting there and I'm saying, yeah, it's only 10%. When was the last time your bank gave you 10% in interest? When was the last time anything in TradFi, traditional finance, gave you anything greater than 10%? When was the last time? So you can shrug your shoulders at it, thumb your nose at it. That's still a big deal. I don't care what anybody says. Just saying. Anyway, this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. I hope you like what I'm doing. If you do, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and definitely become a member on YouTube and on growmybag.tv. Did you know that we drop almost 20 articles a day on average? On average. We're sharing that much information with you about stocks, cryptos, business. That's what we're doing. You should join. And we've got more coming. If you want to find out how good we are at what we do, I published a book, Crypto Foundations for Building Multi-Generational Wealth. We produced a tool, the Grow My Bag Crypto Tracker. It will help you track all your cryptos across all your wallets, and it gives you the GMBX factor. And we have the social media website, growmybag.tv, not to mention this channel. So we've got a lot going on right now, and we've got more coming. More coming. Be a part of the community. Join up. Share your knowledge. Gain some knowledge. That's what we're all about. Anyway, this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.